Hello and welcome to Fix It Friday, where during the week I have gone through and ended all of my listings that had 0 views in the last 30 days until on Friday when I go through those with y'all and see what I can do to fix them, either just by promoting them, cross-posting them, or maybe taking new photographs. So I'm happy to say that this week I only have 14, so I'm actually under the 20 mark, which hasn't happened for a while. I'm also happy to say that 2 more items from Fix It Fridays have sold. One of them was one of the items that I actually had to take no photographs for. So, and the other one I cross-posted, but it's still sold on eBay. So it is working. I've actually sold a total of 4 items from Fix It Friday. So 1 a week is about what's going on. And considering most of the stuff that I sell are pre-owned clothes, I think that's pretty good. So again, I have 14 listings. You can see here I have the BB Dakota dress. I feel like I just need to cross post because I already took a picture with Karen. The Adidas piece, I am going to take a photograph on Karen. The Tommy Bahama piece, it's just not the season for it. The swim trunks are also not the season for it, but I feel like if I cross posted that on somewhere like Depop, it might help. Same with the Y2K Old Navy shirt or skirt. The 80s, the UV St. Clair piece, I've modeled, so I'm not worried about that. I just need to make sure it's cross-posted everywhere. Same with the shorts and the Eddie Bauer. The personal pleated is absolutely gorgeous. So I think what I'm going to do is style that on Karen with a piece from the time period or close to the time period. So that way it's just more than this what looks like a flat rectangle against a white backdrop. So these, so I have had these pipe things, they're right here. I have had these tools for I think 2 years now, 3 years. I've had these for a long time. I paid $5 for them at the Restore, and I think what I'm going to do is I am going to keep 1 pair, just unbox it and put it in my toolbox, and then this one I am just actually going to redonate because they have been through multiple Father's Days, Christmases, or whatever. They're really heavy, and I feel like you could get a better deal just by going to like Lowe's or Home Depot. So I think that's why they're not selling. It's not like a well-known name brand, and it was just a bad buy. I think it was a bad buy. So I'm just going to keep them because they're still tools and useful, so I will use them. And I did get 2 packs, so that's actually going to get redonated. Well, donated to myself and then actually just donated in general. The cycling thing I'm also going to put on Karen just because I think that might help. Crivet is not a high-end cycling brand, so I might also drop the price as well. So I'm going to take photographs and drop the price and see if that works. The vintage 80s piece just needs to be cross-posted because it's only listed on eBay. And then the Victoria's Secret piece is something I got in a ThredUp box, but it's new with tags. So I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to take a photo of it with Karen and see if that helps, and then again cross-post it. So let's go ahead and pull all the items that I need to cross-post, and we can start fixing. Okay, so again, I've got the super high-tech number of items I have to pull, and actually everything is pretty much set up, except I have to get all the way to the bottom of this stack to get one of them items. But start with easy first, because why wouldn't I? So $4.59, so that is the Crivet, whatever. 146. I don't know what this is, and I'm trying to see. And they're non-order. Oh, here. You can tell how long this has been with me because it doesn't have the thank you sticker, so I've had this for a while. This is actually something I picked up when I worked for Adidas, so it was mine until my arms hulked out of it. They didn't actually hulk out of it. The item's not damaged. I just can't wear it anymore. All right, and then 32.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
No.
Okay.
Cyril, seriously. 32. 32. Alright, 32. Pata. Alright, and then we're gonna fiddle with all of this for a while. $293. One more. Okay. This should be the skirt. Okay. I mean, look at how cool this pattern is. I have no idea why this hasn't sold yet, other than it just looks like a big rectangle. So let's go get Karen dressed. Okay, so Karen is now modeling the full zip, like literally full zip. Should I take a photo where it looks like that? That looks ridiculous. Sorry. Full zip hoodie that I bought from a sample sale that Adidas had when I worked there. So this is like from the aughts. Again, when I was a much smaller person all the way around. And I've had it for a while. I've finally got it from my parents' house, and I've been trying to sell them and no one has wanted to buy them. I don't know if it's because it's a sample and people think it's fake, but it's not, because I literally worked for and bought this from Adidas. But maybe it's just not on the right platform, or maybe the photos suck. I don't know. We're gonna try both of those options. So Karen, work it. Work it, Karen, work it. And I'm gonna do a front and a back. So it also might be the fact that this is a sample that was never actually put into production, which happens. That's the whole point of a sample. They'll get the samples back and are just like, you know what, this isn't it, and then just not produce the garment, or they'll produce a bunch of different samples of different styles and then decide that, oh, okay, we want to go with these ones but not these ones, and that kind of is what happened. So that maybe is contributing to the issue, is the fact that this literally did not go into production. So it's also got like this really cool like felting detail here on the ribbon in the back. I don't know. I think this would have been cool if they had put it into production. I don't know why they didn't. So we have those photos now, and I need to go do some steaming to do the rest of the items. So give me a minute. So we have the angel on deck here. This is something I got in a ThredUp t-shirt box. So I have like $1 into this, and I am just being very stubborn because I have such a low buy cost, and I've already made my money back on that box. So could I just absolutely donate this? Yeah. But it's new with tags. I feel like it should sell, and I don't understand why it's not selling. I think I also need to maybe finesse the title a little bit as well, because this is actually an extra small t-shirt, but it is baggy on Karen, and Karen is a traditional size 6 or a heritage size 6, whatever you want to call it. She's supposed to be a size small mannequin. So because this is baggy on a small, I'm guessing this is supposed to be an oversized fit, and maybe if I put that in the title, as well as doing like, this is a peplum sleeve, I think I just need to keyword this better. But I figured it was new a tag of Victoria's Secret, so I didn't really have to, but apparently I do. So now that it's on the mannequin, maybe that'll do something for it. And then also fixing literally everything wrong with the listing will help as well. So I don't know. All right, time for the crivet piece, and then we will do some vintage styling. Here we have the piece. It honestly doesn't look that much better on the mannequin, but you know what? We're gonna use our handy dandy clothespin and see if we can't make this look a little nicer. So we're just gonna pin it in the back. By the way, if you didn't know, this is kind of also what they do when you do modeling shoots. If the clothes fit the model a little bit too baggy, they will use little clips like this to give it a tighter fit. So it's kind of normal. Of course, that was, you know, when I was doing that, it was also when heroin thin was in, so everything was kind of baggy. But there we go. I'm gonna do this. And the only reason I say that is because while I was thin, I have always been blessed with the booty. And so, you know, I'm 5'9". I've mentioned that multiple times on this channel. And they would be like, everything's great, but your butt is too big. You need to lose like 10 pounds. And I'm 5'9" and I weigh like 115 pounds. Where am I losing 10 pounds from? No, no, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. All right, so we have this. We're gonna do front and back because it does have the 3 pockets back here. So we're gonna go ahead and take this photograph. All right, so now we're gonna do some vintage styling. Also, just for reference, I weigh 155 pounds now. So imagine me 40 pounds later. Yeah, it's not healthy. So as I mentioned before, Karen is a size 6 and the skirt is an XL. So I am again using the little clip because I do not have a mannequin that would make this more true to size. So I am just going to depict it to where it looks like an outfit and hope that that helps. Again, it is a size XL, so I'm hoping that whoever the potential buyer is would understand that, because it's a beautiful skirt and it would look good pretty much on any size woman. If this was a size extra small to a size 3XL, because it's gorgeous. And unfortunately, I only have an XL, and I do not have an XL body, either myself or in Karen, to model this off of. So this is, I'm working with what I've got, and to try to make it look nicer than just a flat square, because it has beautiful pleating, it has awesome colors, and it just needs to find a new home. This is a 70s, this is a 70s little ruffly shirt with some puff sleeves. It's not really important. This will be in a future Monday, Money Pile Monday video. So let's get to photographing. Let's go. Cool. All right. So I guess let's go back and talk about what just happened. So there was only 4 items this time that needed to be re-photographed and styled. So I'm hoping that by doing that, it'll breathe some new life into these listings. I'm also, of course, going to be cross-posting them on all the platforms. And everything else that was in that list that you guys saw at the beginning of the video, to me personally, I just feel like needs to be cross-posted. So I hope this was helpful to you all. I know it's kind of like the same formula every single time. Sometimes I donate something, sometimes I don't. Most of the time it just needs restyling and photographing, but it is working for me. So the only one that like really needed a lot of work, I think, is the Victoria's Secret piece. And you know, for $12, $10 to $12, most people would just be like, all right, I'm just gonna donate it, no big deal. I'm not gonna do that. So if this is too much work for you and donating it and writing it off is better for you and your business model, absolutely do this. But again, this is stuff that I've spent my money on, and so I'm willing to try to find it a new home, especially the vintage pieces. And I'm willing to put in a little bit of the effort. Plus this, I feel like doing this helps me become a better reseller, because I am keeping this kind of stuff in mind. Like doing Fix It Fridays have made me be more mindful in my new listings about making sure everything's good before I post it, so I maybe don't have to mess with it again. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye. Bye.
Hero, hero. Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero.